doing yoga on the water adds a different element to it. So there's this element of everything becomes balanced, even just standing up or downward dog, poses that on ground you don't think about your balance because the ground is solid. Suddenly everything becomes about balance. So simple poses become challenging, and it requires total focus. You can't be thinking about your laundry list or what you need to do tomorrow. You have to be completely present, otherwise you're going in the water, which I love. But it also, you can't take yourself very seriously, right? There's this element of like, I get to play, I get to be a kid again. So those two pieces I think are really unique, the total focus and concentration, but also you need a sense of humor if you're going to be doing yoga on the water. I was intrigued by paddleboard yoga the first time I saw it. And I saw it on the lake and someone was in this pose, and I'd never been on a paddleboard before. I'd never even been on one. I said, that's what I want to do. And I wasn't a yoga teacher, and I'd taken yoga a little bit, but I was just so intrigued by being on the water and doing yoga and being outside, and just all of those elements together just called to me. And that's how I got initially interested in it, and then I got on it and I was sold. I think the idea of paddleboard yoga is actually harder than it needs to be. So the way that I teach it, everything is, we start off really low center of gravity and build our confidence and slowly stand up. And sometimes the hardest pose the whole time is Warrior One, which is a standing pose on land. It's fairly easy to stand, but on water it's really challenging. So the poses are all really accessible, and you can do everything from your hands and knees. You can do every single pose. You can do the whole Warrior series on your knees. So it makes it really accessible, and I think it surprises people once they get on here. It's like, oh, I can do all that. And then there's also the sense of accomplishment. Like I thought it would be harder than it was, but I could do all of that. Even headstands. And you'll see today, there's a way to teach it that I feel like people get the sense of, wow, I could do that. And it's not that hard, but that sense of, wow, I did that is really, I love giving that gift to people.